All right, hey guys, what's up? It is day 2 of this training week. Today we're going a little heavier on the day, so we're starting a deadlift progression that will run a little bit through the open. It's not meant to be a maximal weight progression because the open has so much hinging, right? High rep hinging, heavy hinging sometimes, ladder hinging, etc. That we have to make sure everyone's ready for this. So we are intentionally putting a couple of these days in the week, and we've been building that, if you look back through the cycles, to make sure people's bodies are ready to handle it. The deadlift progression is one where, again, we build up in density, meaning we'll add reps, not so much load. So we're not going to build up to a 1 rep dead in the middle of the open, but we might be building up to 6 to 8 reps at 75%. So we know that they're good, their body can handle load and then volume from the repetitions after. So we want to have good blood flow from this for our strength endurance work. So instead of absolute strength, it's strength endurance on this part, because we're not going up so much. It's kind of going to go up and out on the spectrum there. 10 reps at 50, 8 to 10 at 60, 6 to 8 at 65, 6 to 8 at 70, 4 to 6 at 75%. As long as they're in that range, they're good. For fitness and function, no RX tempo, 8 to 10 reps all across, 1 set every 2 minutes, 2-0-2-0 tempo. So no prescribed percentage, rather. Keep it good. So if they're there for fitness, so much they're learning to deadlift, just 8 to 10 reps every time, good tempo, pick up a kettlebell. I don't care what they have to pick up, but keep the movement good. For function, they might be able to go a little heavier, but they're looking for more time under tension at those reps. So that's going to be 32 to 40 seconds of time under tension, which is great in that middle strength kind of cross-section range. Performance sport, follow the percentage of good mechanics. These are, should be touch and go for the most part on this. Maybe at 75, you may not, but we want to keep it good. And I don't want it too heavy on that. That's the idea. For part B, the way it's going to work, you might need to run this one in waves depending on layout, how many are in class, pieces of equipment, etc. We have 3 options for the first piece. So what I'm looking for is an aerobic piece to start them up, so it's a little longer, and then we're going to work postural chain endurance as well as some technique in the double under. So a little more cardio as a cyclical piece, which double unders, or if you're good at them, they're cyclical. If you're bad, they're not, right? We all know that. If you're bad, you just get whipped a bunch. So what I'm looking for is somewhere in about a 2 to 3 minute initial piece, maybe 4 minutes there. So it's row 50 calories for the guys, 40 for the women. You look at the data, yes, there are differences in how we row. Sam Briggs, she set the 500-meter world record at a 133. Super impressive, right? But everyone here has got a guy in the box that can, crank out a 125 with bad form. So there are differences in there. So looking at output, I believe that should be adjusted if you don't want to. Hey, all good. I'm not sad. Maybe a little. But so we want that, or air bike, or skier, something cyclical, or running. So you see those are all kind of in that same time frame there. Once you finish that, you're going to do a 1 time, so you should have some oxygen debt. I want them breathing. Yesterday with CP battery, right, where we're going start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, and then we go 50 dubs, 15 kettlebell swings, right, 40 and 15, 30 and 15, 20 and 15, 10 and 15. That's 75 hinges there, which correlates around to where a lot of the workouts can be for the open in hinging reps. So that's the idea. I didn't want more snatching after yesterday. We can also go to Russian swings if we need for there. For fitness function, 3 to 1 single, so 150 singles, 15 Russian swings. Right, we want good movement for them first and always. Right, performance. 53-35, because I like this at a weight they could do 15 unbroken. Right, if they're doing 5-5-5, that's kind of CP battery. You got to go. You're at the threshold of your limits that you're able to use oxygen to fuel this. So you have to breathe to get some fast energy back in, which is our CP ATP system. Right, this isn't really one you can go lactic on. I don't think so. There's too much cyclical. Double under is really hard to go lactic on, and we're doing that for a reason, to keep them dampened there. Right? If I would have gone swings and maybe burpees, you might see some people lose their cookies, but we're not. And then sport, I'd like it to be 70-53 if you can. but wait, they can do 15 unbroken, and the double unders at this level should be unbroken. Double unders should be like rest and breathing. So again, that rest interval there intentionally keeps them from going crazy out of their mind. We want them there. Because of equipment, I wrote at the bottom, you can run in waves. If rowers are bottlenecked, you'll start a new wave probably every 3 to 5 minutes. That's fine. That's good. Or you can split up pieces of equipment. This isn't a tester. On days it's not testers, I'm not super concerned personally with ever repeating this one again. I'm concerned with them getting the stimulus we need to get the end result we want, is them to be happy, healthy, fit, do well in the open, keep coming to your gym, have an awesome time. So I would put them at the piece of equipment either they need to work the most on, or one if, that would be option one, or one if they are, say, coming back from injury, something they can do very well, right? I wouldn't, someone who's a bad runner, but they're coming back from a knee injury, I wouldn't have them run. I'd probably have them air bike. But if it's someone they need that kind of final nudge to get there, and you're like, man, you need to run, come on, you're almost over that hurdle, I might push them there. And that's, again, where your coaching comes in. So that is day 2, postural chain, strength, endurance. Up there, I think I mislabeled at the top, because we probably switched today. And finishing this up. And then long aerobic there, postural chain, more endurance there. So yeah, their low back's going to be hot afterwards. Help take care of them at the end of the class. And then have an awesome day.